Hello everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Story. My name is Skrittle, and for the first time in a long time, we've got a lot to do today. Oh well, it's a bright morning, and I have missed you guys. It has been a minute, and by a minute I think it's actually been like 2 months. But I have been away for good reason. And that good reason is I am now a dad. So I was able to welcome my son into the world, and it's been a busy couple of months. Big congrats to Spook. She's now a mom. So we're doing the parenting thing together, and I gotta tell you, I'm scared, like, all of the time. Not all of the time, but a good chunk of it. A good chunk of the time. I'm not sure what we're doing. Sometimes I feel like everything every decision that we've made is the wrong one. And then that baby giggles, and you're like, oh, everything's fine, actually. And then he cries again. You're like, I've done something wrong again. And you're constantly just in this cyclical cycle of, is the baby happy? Is the baby sad? But so far so good. We had a bit of a journey to get to this point. We went in for a routine checkup, and while we were in our checkup, the doctor came in and said, "Hey, you know how you were thinking about going home and seeing how the week progresses? What if you don't do that?" And we went, oh, that's a way to put that. And they said, yeah, why don't you go have lunch, and then you can come back and we'll get this ball rolling. So things progressed a little quicker than we were anticipating. And we basically went in for a checkup and then didn't leave the hospital for a week. Things were going pretty well, but the little fella, I don't know, he got lost on his way out, and he ended up having to come out through cesarean. So that's a bucket of fun. But Spook made it through with flying colors. She lost enough blood to make me squeamish, but she says went fine. Everything was fine. I think she puts on a brave face, honestly, but who am I to judge? I just got to sit on the sidelines and be a cheerleader, and I think I did all right. I'm not the best cheerleader for sure, but I think Spook can attest. I was certainly there. When a baby is coming, it's nobody ever comes in and goes, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?" But every couple of minutes they come in and like, "How's Mom coming? Everything progressing fine?" So I certainly got sidelined there for a little bit, but that is okay because like I said, all ends well. We have a very active baby boy. He is starting to babble now. He's kicking around. He really wants to go, but he hasn't quite figured out the whole hold your head up and crawl at the same time. He's trying to do the crawling, but not the head holding part. So he just kind of smushes his face into the blanket and tries to push himself around. But I'm certain he's gonna get there. But yeah, that's where I have been. We both of us have been terribly busy. I would say that I've been as busy as Spook, but that would be a lie. Spook is certainly, I need rammed earth. Spook is definitely busier than I am. I basically go to work, come home, and see the little guy for a couple of hours while we try to make dinner and get ourselves to bed. So neither of us have actually had time to be on our computers at all, and it's it's starting to get into a rhythm. I think we're gonna get back into the pace of things. I'm hoping that we can record and spend a little bit more time in this game, but we have to do things as we can do things, and unfortunately, little baby Bean takes up a fair amount of our time. So videos may still be a bit sporadic. I feel like there were shovels in here somewhere. I was lying to you guys when I said there were shovels in there. I do think that there's shovels in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for them. We got stuff to do. I have a project in mind, and that project is a big rectangle over here, and I want to accomplish something because, frankly, I've just been missing out. We've gotten on to play a little bit here or there, but really just haven't had a moment to ourselves. I'm actually recording this at 11:30 at night, so the baby is asleep, and I am trying to be nice and quiet. Part of one of the downsides of having a tiny house is there is not much you can do. There we go. Not much you can do and not wake up everyone else in the house. Oh, now we gotta see if we remember how to play this game. It feels like I've been away for way too long. Okay, alright, we are out of copper. That is not the issue that I thought we were going to have. Alright, let's see. Let's put this stuff away for now. We're going to have to go get copper. That's okay. You know, I'm always up for an adventure anyway. That's just how this game goes. I had a thought. That thought is gone now. Now we have to go get copper. So anyway, we I guess go get on our boat and sail out to where I think there's some copper. I'm gonna have to check the map because honestly, it's been a minute. It's been a few minutes. This here. So to continue chatting about my beautiful, beautiful baby boy. Get this boat going. Whoa. Well, no one ever said I was a ship captain. Did I really get it stuck? Oh, there we go. Thought I got it stuck there. I think there's copper. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, to continue chatting about my beautiful baby boy. We were able to welcome that little guy into the world. But more or less the afternoon, he showed up right on his due date. He came out with a full head of hair, and none of it has fallen out yet. He looks, I guess, luckily for him, he looks exactly like his mother, so he doesn't have to go through the world looking like me. But we are making some big strides. When you first bring an infant home, part of you thinks, oh, you'll have time to do this, do that. You'll have time to maintain the house. You'll have time to cook dinner, and all of that goes out the window. All we've really learned is infants sleep for 5 minutes at a time, and then they're awake for 10, and then they're asleep for 5 minutes again. And it's just like that all the time. You are constantly getting up to either feed him or change him, and just doing all the little stuff. Neither me or Spook have had a full night's rest in 2 months. And we're slowly making progress. I'm certain some of you guys are able to attest to that it does get better. you do get a little bit more sleep at least. I'm just new to being fully 100% responsible for a slightly smaller version of me, and I gotta say, he cries almost as much as I do. But certainly Spook is taking on the brunt of it, mostly because if he's hungry in the middle of the night, there's not much that I can do for him in that regard. And really, I have to lean on Spook for pretty much everything. But she is a trooper, just a straight-up champion. She's taken the reins of the household by storm, and she's maintaining everything with a smile on her face. But in other news, we decided that now was the time. We doubled down. Spooky is going to be a stay-at-home mom. She put in her resignation from work. She is taking on a whole new chapter, and things are certainly going to change quite a bit. I suspect that they'll change quite a bit for the better. It's a big change for us, but I look forward to all the new trials and tribulations that we get to navigate. I like that when you park, you just kind of like ram ashore and just, sure, that's parked. Alright, I'll remember where we parked. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Now, I feel like, just in case we have any new people joining us, being that this is the first episode out in a little while, we are more or less on a private server, playing with a few other people that get on periodically here or there. They get busy just as much as we do, so unfortunately they have things that they have to attend to, much the same. So things move a little bit slower than they do in some of the other larger servers. To keep everybody updated, though, one of the other people on the server, our good buddy, the blacksmith there, he recently found out that he is next in line to join Team Dad. So I am excited for him. We're real early on in that department there, so we don't really know too much. We're hoping everything goes well for him. I believe he finds out how far along they are sometime this week, so that is very exciting. That means that my beautiful baby boy, beautiful baby Bean, will have a friend to grow up with, as we actually don't live too far away from each other. So we're all very, very excited to see that progress. Big changes all the way around. Big, exciting changes. There we go. I'm hoping as Beanie gets a little bigger, he'll eventually start to be a co-pilot for me. We'll be able to play this game together. Want to get him involved. This game is certainly near and dear to my heart, and I would love to share it with him. All right, now to cross the ocean, I will meet you guys back at the blacksmith forge. And we're back. Ugh. Now we gotta get back to the blacksmith area. I'm very excited for the next update of this game, because I have seen that they are definitely, probably, maybe, most likely looking like they might potentially, more than likely, add the ocean content, the tropical fish and the coral reefs and stuff. At the very least, it I keep picking this up. It would give you something to look at, you know? That's all I ask. I just want to look at things. Jerk. I'm trying to make cheese. Make that. You silly. Now, finally. We're going to pour the shovels. Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Pouring shovels. Wondrous. Yeah, there. Get back in there. Perfect. Now we wait. And while we wait, you have been noisy. You? Also noisy. Where are you? Where are you, spider demon? Get out of here. That's what I thought. You're noisy. I'm just trying to pour the cheese. Oh. They got me. They got me. Where am I? Oh, thank God. Thank God someone made all these roads and we're able to get back to where we died. Yay. Oh, no, my stuff's all messed up now. That's not the order things go in. Ah, yes. A shovel. Now I need a stick. Stick. One stick, one shovel. And now I have a shovel. Now to do the thing that I started the episode by doing. We run all the way over here. All the way across the orchard. Whoop. You know, we're learning. So, what I want to do here is we are we've been running a farm on the north side of the island here. Spook's been breeding up animals and whatnot, and right now they just kind of live out in the open for the most part. The chickens have like a hutch they can go under, but it's not really like a coop. It's just kind of they have a little bit of roof cover. And I thought I could give out a hand. I want to make a barn. I'm doing the rammed earth for a flooring just because it's an easy block to get, and we can add a fair amount of detail without trying too hard, because the rammed earth, there we go. The rammed earth also has variants, so like if we put it like this, you can get more texture out of it. And actually that's how we got these blocks here. So we can get a lot of texture in the floor without really costing ourselves too much. But I think this'll look fine to start. We'll just need more. Just need some blocks to break it up, some wood and whatnot. All right, let's see here. Ooh, we got more blocks yet. Let's see how this looks shape-wise, if that looks all right. Hopefully it does. Honestly, it's lower than I thought it would be. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I think we need to go up 2 blocks on each wall section here. Let's see if that looks a little better. We'll go with that height for right now. Let's get the rest of the wood and see if we can fill this out. Maybe it looks all right once it's done. Let's see. Oh, you know, while we're here, we'll take a look at. We've been expanding the forge a bit, so now. So normally we're down here. This is pretty unchanged, but now you come up these stairs, and you enter through these doors here. This is kind of like a viewing room. You can come in and view, and I think there's some storage, but I don't think we have a. Oh, there is a saw. Well, I have the saw now, but you come through these doors, and you have your helve hammers. We've got some decorative stuff on the floor. I'm actually pretty proud of this. This is like our like our range hood over our forges. I carved this up. I'm pretty happy with how that came out. And then we have a little archway here for no particular reason. We're still making progress on this, but this is just a slowly but surely getting put together. Starting to look more and more industrial. I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's see here. Might kill this saw too. Who knows? I will say, you certainly are appreciative of all the blocks that you get in Vintage Story here. You really feel like you're working towards something. And every time you run out of something, you're like, there goes 30 minutes of my life trying to get enough wood to make a farm, or enough wood to make a barn. It certainly makes you appreciative for all the little things. Alright. Let's see here. Now that all the wood is in, how does that look? It does look a little short. I think it looks a little short. But the silo's a little short too. That feels better. I think that's probably more the height I was thinking anyway. Yes. Alright. I don't remember how to make thatch. The clay that's here is purely a placeholder. We won't be leaving it there. But we can get an idea for shape. We need more thatch. Okay. We need more thatch because we need to make the this ramp upward. But I do think that's starting to take shape here. I'm pretty pleased with how that's looking. But unfortunately, we are out of tools. We are out of time. I'm hoping may as well get back to where we started here. We were one bridge over, but we can end on this bridge. With that, I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. Right now, it looks like both me and Spook are able to sneak away Sundays here. We'll be able to get a little bit of a little yawn in there. Be able to get some recording in. More or less, it's I'm watching the baby, she gets to record. She watches the baby, I get to record. So hopefully we can kind of get back into the rhythm of things. We're both missing the recording and editing and everything quite terribly. If you guys want to hear a little bit more of the details, I'm certain Spook will post out something on her channel. I didn't want to get too into the details, so that way I wasn't stepping on toes. I'm not sure how much she actually wants to put out there as far as the whole surgery and everything went. But always want to promote her anyway. She does the spooky horror games. That's not how this outro is supposed to go. Oh god, you can tell I'm a little bit rusty as far as Vintage Story. I need more practice. I need to play this game a bit more. So while I sign off here, let me run for my life. Because the bridge isn't a good place to be. We'll be in the safety of our home. There we go. Well, as always, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along on the journey with me, and thank you for listening to my rambles. I do apologize again for the long delay, but I feel like I had a valid reason. Hopefully we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming now. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, rate, comment, love it, like it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.